Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Today I'm reviewing from Blue Barrel Cider, Sherwood Blend. Now the funny thing is, Blue Barrel Cider, the owners, used to live 60 yards away from me round the corner. And Sherwood Blend is where, well, at one stage, they and I also live in Sherwood in Nottingham. So, it resonates with me because of that. So it's classed as a medium still cider, 6.5% alcohol content. Our story. We use local forgotten fruit handpicked by our friends and volunteers at the Summerwood Community Garden in Nottingham. By drinking this cider, you're directly supporting orchard regeneration, wildlife and food growing projects. Cheers. And it says here, Blue Barrel Cider, 11 Colin Green, Nottingham, NG5 3EJ, bluebarrelcider.com. Yeah, so they live around the corner. Now they've moved down south, and I think they've got their own orchard, which is great for them, to be able to do your own apples and stuff. And do your own cider on site, as it were. So, and there we go. Nottingham cider, reviewed by a Nottingham beer reviewer who also lives in Sherwood. Sherwood Blend. Wacky, innit? From a cider company who actually, at the time of this, were based in Sherwood. You couldn't get any more local than that, could you? You really couldn't. So, clear pour. In this light, it's looking golden to amber, depending on the light. Medium sweet or medium dry? Medium still cider. Okay. I thought I got a hint of sweetness, to be honest. So obviously, apple is the king of the day here. Easy going. Something's making a noise outside my door. Yeah, easy going. Very easy drinking, very. Quite, I would say it's a cider that's really easy to get into. There's no harsh flavours. It's just very inviting. There's a real subtle apple taste to it. Lovely, really nice. Obviously, I don't know the processes they go through, what apples they choose. And do they use this? I mean, I suppose with apples, you've got to use the same brands of apples to get a certain cider. I presume, anyway. I mean, obviously, I'm not a cider maker. I've made cider, but just from a kit, not actually from anything else. And the good thing about this is, it's cider actually made from apples, rather than cider made from apple juice, which a lot do. There are a lot make ciders from apple juice. I mean, it's the easy way to do it, I suppose. But with this, you get flavours, basically from the local area, really, don't you? The trees and that. Doesn't taste like 6.5%. It's giving me a lovely warm feeling in my stomach. Obviously, it's a still cider. Very easy going. Very smooth cider, very smooth. I couldn't tell you what apples there is and all that. And, I mean, if they're scrumped or they're gone from trees, I wonder if they can tell the varieties. I suppose they can. I suppose if you're a real big apple person, you'll know the varieties. But even so, you know, it takes some doing, that does. Oh, well, what a pleasant start to the day. I mean, had a good day at work. Um, Apart from that bloody rain this morning, but it absolutely belted it down. Went pitch black nearly. And it's one of them times where I'm really, really glad that I've got the marquee at one of the workplaces, because I was in there looking at it thinking, not going out there. I was doing some cuttings at the time anyway. So my ethos is to do recycling. Pretty much a similar ethos to what these are doing in the way of their cider. I'm bringing at very little cost flowers, vegetables, fruit to my workplace, and I'm using all recycled wood, cardboard, hay, grass cuttings with a bit of well-rotted compost that was actually composted in previous years by gardeners who used to work there. So it's all recycled, and I'm even using an old marquee, and the recycled elements are through the roof. You couldn't get any more of a recycle. And I'm using, for the beds, I'm using rocks that are just lying around to make the beds. Where I'm making planters, raised planters, I'm actually using old flooring from the marquee. And plant pots I've scrounged, borrowed, you know, and all that. And it's amazing how much I've achieved in a year, and it's only the first year. And going into the winter months and next year, there's going to be bed after bed after bed, and it's going to be a jolly interesting winter in the long run. I'm actually hoping to put a wood burner in there if I can. I've actually got a wood burner that was gifted to me by my father-in-law, and I'm tempted, really tempted, to actually use it inside and get some heat coming from it, and great for the winter months. Put some wood in fire, as you do. Well, that was really nice. Nice to support a local cider maker. I thought that was really smooth, really easygoing, lovely, gentle taste of apple. There's a lovely, subtle apple nose as well. And like I say, totally enjoyed it. Not just because it's obviously from my area and has my actual where I live on it. Yeah, the actual area where I live, called Sherwood, big area. It's not an estate because there's lots of little estates in there. It's like an old-fashioned area of a city, but a good area, you know, apart from one or two idiots neighbours. But yeah, there's always one in there. So, out of 5, would I drink that again? Yes, I would. Yeah, it was nice. 6.5%, didn't really hit me at all. Out of 5, camera angle's wrong, isn't it? That's better. Nearly. For me, against other ciders, a good 4.5 out of 5. Yeah, that was really nice. Hit the spot, indeedy. And that's it for this beer review. Thank you all for watching, and cider review, rather, even. And yeah, back with another review later. Cheers, everyone.